Hello, welcome to another video. Today, I'm taking you inside of a giant mining dredge. This one, I don't remember when it came in, but it's just a giant marvel of engineering power, to say. Right here is one of the 3 water pumps to get all the water from out there, probably can't see it, to all the other objects. Now, if you look up there's a whole bunch of stuff, and that kind of yellowish thing up there, that's where the gold was separated. Well, the sand was separated to black sand, which I will explain later. Over here is some other stuff. Some of the stuff up there is this, I can't explain it at the moment because I don't remember everything. This giant electric motor was one of the couple that are in here. It is a 250 horsepower. Actually, this one's it's a General Electric induction motor, and it's actually only 60 horsepower. So, yeah. Over here are some of the belts and gears and clogs and wheels used by the machine. It's a lot. Over here is the steam boiler, because it got really cold in here in the winters. I mean, I'm only about 6,000 feet above sea level here in Sumpter, Oregon, so the water gets very cold in the winter. I've gone sled riding up here, and it's really fun. Since this is mainly made of metal, they have to keep it warm somehow. So coming over here, through this kind of passageway, there's some more stuff, and I believe they are still restoring it some, so that you can go up there one day. I don't know if they ever will allow you to do that, but as again, another water pump. And one of the dangers about when they use this is they'd take basically like an ore almost, that would be coated with mercury, and they'd shove it in the black sand to get the gold out, and then they'd evaporate the mercury off to get the gold, which is very dangerous. So once a week, they'd come over here, there'd be paddles in there that have mercury on them, and then they would put the black sand in and then cycle it, and then they'd get the mercurized black sand. Up there, if you can see this little opening, that's where the trommel is. I don't know if you can read this. So, like a washing machine, the trommel turned, washing the dirt as water pushed it through. Anything 3/4 of an inch or smaller went through the holes of the trommel. This included gold and other small rocks and dirt. Large pieces of rock and debris continued through and were dumped out the stacker. Now the stacker is, if you can see that kind of tube up there, it's kind of glowing right there. That's where the stacker comes out. I may have some clips of the back of it. Just some more machinery. This is just amazing because I would want to be an engineer, and it's just a great way of showing how far we've come from this to modern technology we have today. So there's a water pump there, and then the third one I showed you earlier. Here are some of the giant belts that power it. More clog gears and just a lot of stuff. I mean, imagine being on the crew that built this. That would be something, right? And then some of the water. I know it's really bright. My camera will ever adjust. Another giant motor. I'm sorry that the video quality isn't that good. But, okay, now we come outside to where the material is brought in. So I'll walk right here. As you can see, there's this giant thing. And if you look down there, there's money. Why would you waste money? And in all of these cups, to say, or buckets, depending on what you want to call them. And I guess they don't like you putting them in there, since I have a wish box. Woo. So, all the metal that's slowly degrading. Okay, here are the buckets. So, they would come forward, so, hand. They'd go up, and then up there. So, they'd grind through the material, as these buckets are. You might see little fishies. And the buckets would just come up and go up, and up, and up, and up into the top layer, into the trommel. Now, let me go over here. Never came prepared for this, really. This is kind of a last minute thing. I'm leaving from Sumpter tomorrow. I spent some data stuff. I will take some pictures of the boards and put them in the video, some data. Yeah, I believe today is 6/13, I believe. I don't know. When this is uploaded, might be very different. So, some things sticking out. As you can see there, you may have saw the white paint on the other side. So I had to take all of that off of here, because it contained the lead. And they're slowly repainting it. Some doors, I guess, for jumping out. And there is the stacker. That is what made those giant piles over there. I know my camera footage really sucks, so yeah. I hope this is a good video. I mean, I didn't put this really together. I just kind of jumped right in. And I think this is really cool. If you want to do some more, I will be doing some more on this at a later time. I am going to be I'm developing a movie called The Mines. And it's really the truth of all the mining of Sumpter Valley and the valleys around it. Because there's this movie called Ghost Mine 2 that they've been working on. Ghost Mine 2 while I'm up here. So I don't really want to leave that impression on Sumpter, and I just want to make it better. So thank you for watching, and this is Brandon, and goodbye. Okay, I had to come back because I forgot some things. So the end wasn't really the end. Yeah, my editing is probably really going to suck on this, so yeah. So if you can see up there, that stack is from the boiler, and yeah. If you were to look inside, I couldn't get it, because I'm just using a Nikon Coolpix, you couldn't see all the sun coming through all the windows, and it really looks different, so, thank you for watching. This is the end. And if you have any questions, I know a lot about this, so just leave them in the comments. PM me. Whatever you need, people. Thank you. Bye.